Our friends liked it.
She just went to Solo Mio.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that would have been such a sweet
that would
Valentine's
have
Day
been a
movie.
good one. But she had a blaster in Goat. She was laughing the entire time.
I hate to see Goat.
She hasn't laughed that hard in a minute at like a movie.
It's
I think she
actually
laughed
like
hard.
good, isn't it?
It's.
The only issue I had with it was its pacing.
Okay.
But,
I thought it was fairly fast paced.
That's the issue sometimes.
It's an animated movie about basketball.
Sure.
Animals playing basketball. I was like, it kind of gave
Where's
me
the realism?
it gave me a feeling. It kind of gave me a mix between Zootopia and like Space Jam.
Yeah.
That's not
That's what it gives me the feeling. It's like and like all the basketball parts had me like locked in the entire time. The animation was so good at those points.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is pretty good, and there's some good messaging in it. So
Yeah.
I guess this is a quick review for Goat as well.
Do it,
Because
do
me
it.
and Nick went and watched it. Justin hasn't seen it, but
Correct.
thought it was pretty good. I think I gave it a 4, and I think you gave it a 3.5.
Yep.
A lot of 3.5.
Because it was pretty good. I would definitely recommend seeing it, but there were just a few issues like the pacing and stuff.
Very well animated movie, but
Is
very,
Caleb McLaughlin, is he
yes,
the...
he
Cool.
plays
Awesome.
the Goat.
Awesome. Good. I like him.
No,
I was
but
told beforehand that like Stephen Curry played a character in that movie.
yeah,
He did.
He's the giraffe.
He is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, the part I can't say it because you haven't watched it. There's some funny jokes in there. There's one joke
Oh
that
my
caught
God.
us off guard.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
It's not much of a spoiler, but
Yeah, but I know, but it's like it's one of those jokes where it's like you got to hear it in the movie, and it'll make you cackle pretty.
Really?
Oh,
Sony,
caught us
they
off
kill
guard.
it with animation. They're
They are
pretty underrated.
They have been. They're.
They've got K-pop. They've got Cloud Trans Meatballs. They've got Spider-Verse. They're pretty
I mean,
underrated.
this is this movie is also the same. It was the people who did animation, or maybe they just said the studio that also brought you, but it's the same animation style as Spider-Verse, K-pop.
Oh,
it's that type of animation
awesome.
style still.
So
I think
that
it's less like
stylized. Like
it has its
comic-y.
own. It has like a water painting look at some points. Somewhat.
It's like Mutant
in my
Mayhem kind of.
opinion. Yeah, Mutant Mayhem. I would say would
Great
probably
movie.
be closer to its end, but it's still in that vein of the animation
I like that.
being really, really good. If you want a pretty movie to look at for an hour and 30 minutes, this is a movie to go see.
I think it even like Rotten Tomatoes even like it's like getting favorable reviews. across
I
everything.
recommended it to my cousins to take their kids to it. 'Cause I was like, it's pretty good, and they love basketball, so I was like, oh, go watch it. It's
Cool.
pretty good. Kids would like it. It has some really funny jokes that'll go over their head, but
Yeah.
you'll get it right away.
what? It's not basketball in the movie. What do they call it?
Roar ball.
Roar. Okay.
Yeah, and
Roar
there's
ball.
a part where like I think it's the capybara goes, "You want to play some Roar 2K?" I was like, they have 2K in this, but it's Roar.
That's funny.
I was like, but it makes because I think a lot of times there's some things in movies where it's like modern stuff into movies that like probably won't age well. But I'm like, with the movie coming out and like it's framed around basketball, it makes sense for this stuff to be in there, like the clothes brand.
It fits
the
there.
2K
Yeah.
being there. I'm like,
Fortnite,
it needs to be in there.
OG Fortnite and Avengers Endgame, quite bad. But that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like this stuff.
That's really
it's
bad.
not like
That's
it's
a
not like
terrible scene.
it's not like a it's not like
completely forgot that was in that movie.
It's not
I
like-
rewatched that like a couple days
and
ago.
also-
I'm like, dear
Oh.
it's
goodness.
not like I don't think 2K isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So we'll still have basketball.
Well, and it's not like
games.
I mean, Fortnite's changing every month
Yeah.
and a half.
This
Like,
this is still just
that
basketball.
was really quite dumb to put that in that movie.
Yeah. So go watch it. Pretty good. I will turn it over to them now to talk about Crime 101.
Cool.
Don't worry about spoilers because I really do not care. I'll see it when I
sad.
see it.
Okay. We watched it on Thursday night. Yeah, 2
Yep.
days ago. Or 3 days, whenever this goes up. I didn't know anything. I hadn't seen a trailer. I don't think. I'd seen the poster. That's about it. I
I was
haven't
about
seen
in that
a
same
lot
boat.
of ads at all. Like
The
I
only thing
haven't
I'd seen was like a quick description describing it as like a thriller, like crime
Yep.
mystery.
I haven't
Okay,
seen
it's-
like any TikTok, like done advertising on TikTok or anything. I haven't seen anything. Like
Yeah,
I was
it's-
like, it's got a good cast. That's all I know.
It's Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo, isn't it?
And Halle Berry
And Halle Berry.
and Barry Keegan.
So you got the
Keoghan.
Hulk, you got the
Keoghan,
Hulk,
yep.
Thor, and Storm.
and Storm. Yeah, that's the running joke. Like,
Isn't
but-
Keoghan in Eternals?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and Nick Nolte.
He's also
was
Joker.
in the original Hulk. So
That was Nick Nolte?
yeah,
He's also Joker in Batman.
who is?
Keoghan.
Oh yes, he is. Yep.
Oh.
Which I don't like his look at all.
I don't either.
But that's my 2 cents.
Go back to this. Okay. So it was very fun. It was like it starts off really cool, and like the way that like they're using the camera, I'm like, ooh, okay, this is really cool. And then it ends the same way. You know what I'm talking about? But I liked it a lot. The whole time it was like 3.5, and I'm like, it's fun. Like it's long. You feel the runtime at times. I think they could definitely cut out I don't know if I would say 20 minutes. I think 10 or 15 could definitely be shaved down.
I think it was close to 2.5 hours long.
It was 220, yeah, not counting ads. So it was almost a 3-hour affair. But I liked it. By the end, there's a thing that they do at the end. I don't know how realistic this would be, but it's also in what is it, Los Angeles, Sacramento? It's a huge city, so I don't know how law enforcement works there. But there was no, like, they weren't using this movie to, like, push an anti-cop thing or, like, whatever. But the messages that were there, like, you know, not really eat the rich, but people in power have the ability to help you and they don't. Mm-hmm. And I like that a lot. And there are people, like, on both sides of, you know, people who are doing crime and then the cops, like, they all recognize that everyone could be doing more. And so by the end, something happens and that pushed it up to a 4 out of 5. I was like, I really like that decision because, yes, this person is doing bad things. He's not, they make it a point that he's not hurting people. Like, it's a means to an end. He is returning money to people who deserve it, and that's it. Like, he's kind of like Robin Hood. Yes, he's not. That's like the whole point is Crime 101 is that all his crimes take place along Route 101 in California. And he gets these things people are smuggling or people are stealing or whatever, and he takes them. He incapacitates them, but he doesn't hurt them. There's never any blood. There's never any killing. He just returns them, and he's done. And so he finally starts to settle down, and he gets his big job. And Halle Berry, she was kind of underutilized at first, but once she gets into the plot, I thought she worked really well. She was pretty great. And Halle Berry, smoke show. But I like the ending was very cool. It was a very almost like uplifting ending because I'm like, wow, like this is a really happy ending, and I really liked it because a lot of the time, and again, it might be more realistic. People might not have a happy ending here, but Mark Ruffalo's character says something, and he's like, "Yep, we got it. Boom, you're done. Get out." And I'm not trying to give anything away, but I was like, "That's really great." And it was a really full circle thing because, like, Mark Ruffalo the whole time is trying to find, I'm yapping a lot, I'm sorry. He's, like, trying to find his meaning, and, like, he's really down, and his wife hates him, and all this stuff. And this is, like, his chance to be better. And then he's better, and then Chris Hemsworth is better, and Halle Berry, like, it works out there. And I was impressed. I like it more, I think, you know, as I sit down and think about it. Yeah, it just overtook Send Help. Like, Send Help is here, Crime 101 is here.
I still haven't
barely.
Seen
that.
You didn't go?
Yeah.
I can't remember why I couldn't go. Was it fire?
I don't know.
Did they have like one of my classes?
What day of the week did we go? Was it a weekend?
Was it just me, you, and Jay?
Yeah. We saw someone that we know there. It was a Saturday.
Oh, it was, yeah, one of your coworkers.
I had to have had something going on. I can't remember what.
Why would you not have gone?
Because it was that same week. There was another movie we watched.
Iron Lung.
Yeah, Iron Lung and Princess Bride. I had something that weekend. It had to be.
Yeah, because you did Iron Lung Thursday, we did Princess Bride Friday, Send Help Saturday.
Yeah. So
And
I
then
wasn't.
I'd done
must have had
Return to
something.
Silent Hill the day before.
Oh, yeah. Best movie of
4
the year.
straight
It
days.
was definitely something with like my girlfriend or family or fire department.
Gotcha.
I think would definitely be what it was.
Gotcha.
Because I wouldn't have just said no.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, Crime 101, Ben. Nick, what'd you think?
I thought it was a really decent movie. I definitely recommend going and watching it. Big issue is it was quite long.
Yep.
I think Chris Hemsworth's love interest really could have been cut, and not a lot would have been lost. It's just more character development for him. I will say I'm not really used to seeing Chris Hemsworth in a movie like this. He plays a very different character than what he normally plays.
Yeah.
And I did really like the ending because pretty much the entire time I was trying to guess how are they going to end this in a way that feels satisfying for all these characters, because they seem to be all at ends with each other.
Because this one we have four main players in this game. Because how does this going to go?
For all 4 of them to end happy, I couldn't figure out a way that they could do it, and they did, and I was like, oh my gosh.
And it felt like something that I could see that happening. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. Like, if you sweep something under the rug, there's no witnesses. I mean, there were maybe 2, but he's like, he
makes it pretty clear that it's not a good idea.
You say a word, correct. Yeah.
Because at first I was a little bit like, oh, that feels super out of character for Mark Ruffalo's character, but then as it explains more, I'm like, oh.
And you think back and you're like, this is what he's been working for.
I just saw at the kitchen today that I should go to the movie theater and just buy one. I want to get the Scream Cup before they're sold before next week when the movie actually comes out. That's cool. I know I'm cutting in randomly, but that actually ticks me off now because I'm like, the Scream Cup is out and it's not. What the heck?
It is kind of strange that they sell them before the movie's even out.
2 weeks. We started talking about the 13th. That's so odd. That's almost 3 weeks before.
On the topic of Scream 7, I did see that it was getting, like, review bombed.
Yes, it was.
And, like, I think Letterboxd put in a thing where you couldn't review it anymore. Unless it
so
had actually
dumb.
come out.
It's because there's controversy with it, with them firing... I'm blanking on her name.
It was the main girl of 5 and 6,
why
right?
am I blanking on her name?
She was great.
I love Scream. I don't know why I'm
know her name
blanking
either.
on her name. All of a
Amy,
sudden.
Jessica, Tanya, Tasha.
It's the main girl. She.
What, Sam?
It was when. Yeah.
Sam, is that her name?
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of the actress's name.
No, I have no clue.
Why?
Amelia?
I was like, I knew the name.
Amelia Earhart?
Now I'm just out of it. I don't
Back
even have
in
my
the day.
I don't even have my phone right now because it's plugged in, so I can't even look. She said something. There was, I think it had to do with a certain war overseas, and so she got fired for talking about it or something. Or she said. So they're going back to Sydney, and that's why people are mad about it. So they're trying to.
Interesting.
But I'm a Scream fan, so
Whatever,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go watch it.
Don't care. Yeah.
I don't really get the point of review bombing stuff.
Me
I know,
neither.
it's
I was
so
like,
weird.
go watch it. If it's crappy, it's crappy. If it's good,
The
it's
Breaking Bad episode. Have you guys seen any of that?
No.
Ozymandias. It's been the highest rated episode of television of all time for like 15 years. And it was at a 10 out of 10 on all the reviews. Dropped to a 9.9 yesterday. Dropped to a 9.8 today. There have been 75,000 new reviews out of nowhere
I think
on
it's
that
from-
one episode.
I think it's from Attack on Titan lovers. Because they want to get their episode to be number one.
Oh.
So
Imagine being
they're
that
review bomb.
unemployed
There is
and that just off.
People who love Attack
Oh,
on Titan.
There's
love it.
another
gosh.
thing with another anime, Demon Slayer. They had that
Yeah.
movie come out,
Yeah.
and then, like, it's a movie that you have to watch the entire show to understand the movie.
I heard that.
And like it was up for like best animated movie
Mhm.
against like K-pop Demon Hunters, and K-pop Demon Hunters won. They're like,
Did
oh,
you
it's
really
just-
think that it
they're-
wasn't? Like,
no, they're like, oh, this has a better animation. Everyone online is like trying to tell them, hey, it's not about the animation.
yeah.
It's the story. And a lot of times they favor movies where you don't have to watch stuff to go into that.
you don't want homework, right?
I was like, that's the main thing. And I was like, and they were like, well, they used AI. I was like, they didn't use AI. Stop.
Oh my god!
Or like they show one
Such
frame.
a tired argument.
They showed one frame in Soda Pop where the demons are doing their dance and their legs are flailing, and it looks weird. I was like, that's called stretch and bend. It's a normal thing in animation.
It's called having style
it's a quick,
in animation.
It's a quick thing
Oh my
that you will
gosh.
never notice unless you're really looking for it.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be very uncanny because they are demons.
Yeah.
That's the point. You said that they bothered you the entire movies because they look weird when you watched it. K-pop Demon Hunters. You said the boys.
dudes, yeah, they drive me
Yeah,
nuts
they
still.
said they bother you. I was like, that's the point.
Good.
That was a good that was the whole
Did the job.
they put them looking weird and uncanny for the sole reason of their demons and they're masking it. I was like, so like they're trying to use all this stuff to like, why did it lose? I'm saying like, guys, it's because a lot of
Yeah,
times,
relax.
yes, a little popularity goes into it. The K-pop
Absolutely.
Demon Hunters was popular, but it's also it's an award show where
Yep.
and it's not. They were like, because they're trying to use it. Oh, it's better animated. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I agree. That looks better animation wise. I will agree with that. But it's the whole It's called animated feature. It's not just best
Just animation, correct.
Yeah, I'm like, and they're coping so hard. I've seen TikToks of it.
That's
I'm sitting
annoying.
here like, y'all are coping. I was like, this award show does not determine whether something is better than the other.
Correct.
It really doesn't. It's your
You can
preference.
still enjoy it.
Remember
even if it
this.
loses.
Literally.
It's no different than whenever we say that we don't like a movie and you like the movie. It does not hurt you.
Correct.
It's just not up our alley.
Jay's Lord of the Rings take physically and
Well,
mentally,
yeah,
spiritually, emotionally hurt me.
When I was at home watching it for lunch because I wanted to see what you guys were talking about, I read that and I literally vomited. I'm kidding.
Oh, I did. I was at work.
I like projectile vomited like it was bad.
Yep. I was at work and I'm like, oh, guys, hold on.
Nick witnessed it.
Yeah.
He came up and he was like, "Project."
I was there.
Yeah.
I had to like.
I watched Justin's gag reflex just go, and then he went right.
I was like having a stroke in that clip. I'm like,
the
I don't know how
funniest
to
part is when he
react.
clipped it, when he zoomed into your face. Oh, it killed me.
I didn't know how to react. I'm like, dude,
you're like
telling me this nonsense.
just your face just went from.
All 5 pages of grief in 5 seconds.
You weren't sure what to think of him in that moment.
No, but it wasn't good. All right, we could go Crime 101.
Crime
Toy
101.
Story?
Yeah, we can talk about Toy Story. So Toy Story 5 got a trailer this week. It goes a lot more into the plot than that last teaser that just showed them all freaking out, and then it showed Lily Pad.
Yep.
Which wasn't much, but it was something. And
yeah.
everyone was freaking out. Oh, how Woody's already back. I'm like, I'm sure they'll explain why Woody will come back to help him. And like, because people were mad that he abandoned his friends in the fourth one, which I'm not much of a fan of the fourth one. I will get that out right now. I said I didn't think it needed to happen. I thought the plot was kind of different for a fourth one compared to where they let off, which there is good parts of the fourth one.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
It's an entertaining movie.
Yep.
It's not my favorite. It's not the best one. It didn't need to happen, in my opinion.
It's better than Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah. The fifth movie has a lot more of a premise that I think is actually worthy of... not worthy. Worthy's a bad word. I think it fits Toy Story a lot more with what they're doing with Lily Pad.
Yeah.
I said, I am interested now. The trailer actually has me hooked a little bit. Could be it was just a really good trailer, and I'm a big Toy Story fan.
Correct. There are plenty of bad films with good trailers.
So seeing my favorite characters, some of my favorite characters of all time, and me growing up with it, I have the toys. I love them so much. It's going to hit me in a feeling where I'm going to be excited for this movie, even if it turns out to be crap.
Correct.
With that being said, I am less cautious now, I will say.
Agreed.
I still have a little cautiousness, but I'm less. I'm actually excited for it now. I'll want to see for myself what it's like. If it's bad, I'll say it's bad.
Yep.
But if it's good, I might forgive them a teensy little bit for 4.
Fair. I thought it looked great. I think it looks kind of dark, and I really like that. Like, Woody's kind of out doing scout missions, it looks like, kind of. Mm-hmm. I think it looks fun. I think the animation's beautiful. I was, like, based on that initial teaser, like you said in the poster, I was like, this looks like it's just kind of trying to capitalize on addiction to technology, and I'm like, I hope it's not just that. Like, oh no, technology bad. But it looks like it's going to dive in more of that. And I think it's very relevant. I like it. It's obviously extremely relevant. Like, people just... 5-year-olds glued to screens and can't function without them, like myself. And no, I'm no better than the 5-year-olds. I'm no better than. But it looked fun. I wouldn't say it blew me away, but it was a very solid trailer. It got me excited. It did its job. Didn't tell me too much what the plot was going to be, which is not a trailer's job. It's supposed to get you in, tell you just enough to sell you, and I think it absolutely did. I think it's fun, getting Woody a poncho, just like Mario has a poncho. I thought it looked good. Yeah, it was really good.
I think it'll be fun. I think even if it's bad, it'll be fun.
I think we should also go on a quick Incredibles 2 tangent.
No, because I could do that with Toy Story 4, and I'm not going to do it.
Were you in the middle on that? No, you were. And we're just making eye contact. We're like, yep, Incredibles 2. I like Incredibles 2.
Okay, bad. I would put awesome. Okay, I'll put Toy Story 4 over Incredibles 2.
Oh my!
What about Cars 2? What does that rank?
Drop it down at the bottom.
Incredible. Whatever, it's fine. Go. What do you think?
I thought the trailer looks good. However, I'm not terribly excited for it. It feels like they're making another one for really no reason.
Okay.
I wasn't a big fan of the fourth one either. Mm-hmm. It really didn't need to be made. I just think they should have left it at 3.
3 is like a top.
Which I'm sure Toy Story 5 will be entertaining. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. But
see, here's the thing. I fully agree with you. It's just part of me loves these characters so much that I will watch them more. I'll watch more of them because, like, even after 3, they did do those 2 shorts, the Toy Story Terror and then the Land of the Land
Lost Time third.
Land Lost in Time or something. Sure. I can't remember. It's the one where they take it's a Christmas special. Yeah. Those were really good. And they were both just 30-40 minute little shorts, and it was always fun seeing those characters going on.
They're that long
afterwards. Yeah. They're full.
Okay,
they're
cool.
Full. They were like TV specials.
Awesome.
But they were on ABC. You should check them out. They're actually pretty good. Especially Terror. I like Terror. I watch it every Halloween.
Okay.
Well, not Halloween, but around the season of it, just because it's fun.
That's cool.
So, like, I'll always watch these characters more. I love them. But I fully agree. Should have ended at 3. I was okay with the shorts. But I think 5, a little bit... I think 5 has a lot more of that Toy Story... It feels like it fits more of the plots of the other ones than... Because I think... I don't know how to explain it. It's just with new toy coming in. Jesse is dealing with what Woody felt with Buzz.
Mm-hmm. And I love that. 4 was just so out there. Like, it was so different. And I'm like, this is and it's fine.
I think Forky's interesting with the fact of what is a toy. I do not like Forky, but I think he was annoying the entire movie.
I agree.
I understand the point of it. I understand that point. I thought he was annoying the entire movie. It's okay. I'll live. But he had some funny moments though, like the part where he's like trash. And he's trying to get back in the trash. That was funny. But like later in the movie when he was still doing it over and over again, I was getting tired of it.
Yep, one trick pony.
But I will say this one with like they're doing kind of first movie with Jessie's now dealing with the new toy because she's in Woody's shoes now, and some people were talking about the bald spot on Woody's back of his head.
I like it.
Here's the thing: if I rewatched Toy Story 1, I was sick the other day, so I watched all 3 Toy Stories. I did not watch 4. Because I didn't. Want
I'm kidding.
Because if you watch 2, when the guy is fixing up Woody. In 2, if you look, he does actually paint over a bald spot on Woody's head.
Yeah, he does.
That is there. I was like, oh, because it's from the hat.
And it makes sense. Like,
yeah,
it happen.
that happens to all toys.
The fade, the yellow.
Yeah, some people were mad about it. I'm like, he's a toy.
Can you go to Letterboxd and look up Andrew Stanton? He's the director of Toy Story 5, and I think he has like a big Pixar resume. Like, I think he's done a lot of great Pixar movies.
And like and I'm kind of interested. It seems like Buzz. Another thing that I'm hoping they're gonna touch on.
Oh my! Oh wow!
He's a writer for all these.
He wrote WALL-E, Toy Story 1, Monsters Inc., Nemo, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 4, Dory, Bug's Life, Toy Story 5. Wow! So okay. Can you go to director? Which ones did he direct? WALL-E, Nemo, Dory,
John Carter.
5. Quite the
Great.
He did WALL-E and Nemo.
So he.
Okay, that's good actually.
So one thing I'm interested in, it just kind of touches on the trailer. I'm curious, is if Buzz actually has like a little bit of a resentment towards Woody leaving, because he does.
I feel like that might be part of it because he seemed kind of like
because that was one thing in the 4th one that I kind of felt. That was another thing with the 4th one. I feel like all the rest of the toys are going to be more involved in this one.
Yeah, because they recasted Mr. and Mrs. Potato too.
Yeah, because the 4th one, it was Woody, Forky, and then like Buzz occasionally, and like Jesse didn't. Yeah,
it was so weird. And Jesse standing in the RV.
Jesse didn't do a whole lot.
No.
Like those are like some of my main complaints with the 4th one. Is like the old ones, they were all there the entire time, even after I rewatched them. I was like, they were. The second one, a lot of them go with Buzz to save Woody.
Yeah.
So I was like,
too soon.
It just so I do like Jesse's has more involvement again. It's like those are some things I think we're missing from the last one. And like the one thing that I'm about to go on a rant for 4. The one thing that annoys me is like the dolly. The dolly is like sitting there talking to Woody in the 4th one, like, "Oh, this isn't your problem." And then when they're having a problem, she asks Woody for advice. I'm sitting here like, "Bro, you just told Woody that you have it covered. Why are all of a sudden you're all like, well, you know what, Woody, I want your advice." And then Woody leaves, and they look to Buzz, and then Buzz leaves, and then it goes to Jesse. I'm sitting there like, they're all capable. They have been through this. And she was
just a half-baked villain. Like, it was just a half-baked movie. It just
I think
didn't do it.
It's entertaining. It's a very entertaining movie. It's a pretty movie. I think 5 could probably right a lot of the wrongs I have with the last one.
I agree with that.
I said, but I am excited. I think this will be fun. I guess whatever you guys have to touch on.
But I hope it's more Toy Story and not Woody Story, featuring 30 seconds of screen time for the other toys.
Because that was one thing that bothered me in the 4th one. Is like Buzz didn't.
They're all just standing.
Buzz
in the
didn't have a lot to do. No. I'm like, Buzz would go with Woody. He would have jumped right after him.
And he wasn't mad at him, and like there were no arcs at all. Like it was just weird.
Because because a lot of times in like the first one, second one, and third one, they're butting heads.
They always butt heads. Like that's just their thing. Yeah.
That's why in the trailer they legit go, "Oh, it's good to see them fighting again." I'm like,
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Two really big personalities.
Yeah.
I think it looks great. I think it looks like it could right a lot of the wrongs.
But we could watch the movie.
And it could be terrible.
It could be bad.
It could be.
Or it could be 50-50.
Yeah. Could be like kind of 4.
It's kind of the same thing I feel with Toy Story 4. It's like there's good parts, there's bad parts. It kind of left me with a meh feeling in the middle. I didn't get as sad as 3 when Woody left the toys.
Yeah. It's more 1, 2, and 3 are like a perfect trilogy, and like following up on that, it's like
it's hard.
It really doesn't matter what you do. Like I feel like unless it's like I don't even know how you would even.
And if you love 4, that's good for you. Don't hate us for this.
A lot of people do, obviously. It's got like a 96 critic, 97 audience, made 1.3 billion. Like it made a lot of money, and everyone loves
Toy Story. They do good.
Yes, but a lot of the fans just have some problems. And again, it's not bad. I think I gave it 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 maybe. Just some crucial. It's fine. Yeah.
It's no Kung Fu Panda 4.
No. Which I was in denial on that one for. I love Kung Fu Panda so much, and I watched it. I was like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And I'm like, it was not good.
I heard that originally it was supposed to be a Po and Tai Lung buddy movie.
I would have taken that.
And they scrapped it for him training a new Dragon Warrior. It
makes zero sense. Like, at first, I'm like, yeah, new Dragon Warrior, cool. Ubi did the same thing. But Po was Dragon Warrior for what? A year? Did they even say?
It was all of a sudden, too. Is what?
And, like, you're going to... It was so fast. The beginning of the movie. Like, ooh.
I'm about to get some hate. I did not like Aquafina in that movie.
Why are you going to get hate for that? I feel like everyone hates Aquafina. That's fair. I don't feel like everyone likes her.
I don't know. I just heard just that character I honestly did not like at all. I think
put Tigress in there.
Anyone else would have been.
We have so many pre-established. And I did appreciate like the Tigress is out doing this, Gray's out doing that, but I'm like, bring them back. You have these like
I heard that they
favorite
didn't want to pay Angelina Jolie the money to bring her back.
Your dream, you are universal. You're not hurting for money.
They
just crazy.
Listen, there's something else to that. Well, and then hearing that it's supposed to be a Tai Lung like redemption movie, I was like, that makes sense to me because like Tai Lung's a villain, he's a bad guy, but like he was only bad in the sense
he could have been redeemed because he wasn't.
He was raised. He was raised to think he was going to be the Dragon Warrior. Got that taken away, and he had some anger issues.
Correct.
Just a little bit.
But then all we got was like one scene of him going, "You're not so bad, Panda," and then drags the chameleon into the.
And she shouldn't even been there. Like if you have the 3 past villains, 2 of them don't even speak.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what are we like? There was so much going on. Like he has to find a new Dragon Warrior, and he's training Shen or Jen or Chen or Blen or Ven or whatever her name is. And then you have the 3 past villains coming back, and then Tai Lung is a big bad, and then he can morph with the chameleon or whatever. And I'm like, stop. Like, and I was kind of excited when they announced that Mike Mitchell was directing because he did Shrek 4, which I think Shrek 4 is fantastic. I think it's better than 1, barely better than 3, obviously, not even close to 2, but Forever After is a peak film.
Better than Shrek 1 is crazy to me, but
I think it's barely.
I think it's just.
But it was a miss, and I gave it 3.5 when I first watched it. And I'm like, it's not that bad. It's obviously the worst one out of the 4, but and then I rewatched it, and I'm like, dude, like, what are we doing? Make a 5th one and do it like Toy Story. Just take it back to what. Because again, that's a trilogy that's like it not surpasses, but it like transcends the animation medium. Like it's 3 genuinely fantastic films, like Toy Story is, and then you follow up and you're like, that stinks.
Yeah,
that wasn't very good.
Yeah,
you should have just not done it, or get me to write it.
What was I gonna say? No, but there's little bits and pieces in the fourth Kung Fu Panda with like talking about like with Tai Lung like. Actually respecting Po,
and I like it
where he talks to the chameleon. He's
but
like,
it just comes
the panda isn't that dumb.
Like
I'm like, it shows him that he's not that bad. He understood he lost.
Correct, but there was also like no build up to that. Like,
yeah,
they have like maybe I underestimated you, Panda, or whatever. Maybe I was wrong about you, Panda. And I'm like, you guys have hardly interacted this whole movie. Like,
yeah,
you have no reason to say that.
Yeah,
if you were the main villain and then you come to that realization at the end, sure, but the chameleon is the main villain, and then you're just kind of there. And so odd. I kind of so weird.
It was like a big thing that like Kai got out of the spirit realm, and then Po got out of the spirit realm. But like in the third one, I'm talking about. He had to take a bunch of chi to get out of the spirit realm. Awesome. But then Po just has a staff that accesses it.
Yep.
Is what.
It was weird. The whole point of 3 is like, that's so weird.
I don't know. We're done with our rants of sequel movies that are that are not our.
I think Incredibles 2 is way above all of them, but it's just me.
I feel like they should leave well enough alone more often.
That's fair. That is fair.
So I can't really think of a franchise that has been improved by making a sequel like that. Like
Top Gun Maverick.
So true. Maverick is better than every way in the first one.
I think it's actually better than the first one. Because the one thing I struggle with the first one... I love the first one. Before people get mad at that comment. I love the first one. I think the second one's better. But that's just because I actually like that it builds up to an actual mission instead of a just a random dogfight in the sky because these random planes kind of fly into their territory.
Maverick, yeah, I won't even say I love the first one. I think it's like a 3 out of 5. But Maverick, like that blew
It's
me
such a good
away.
movie. You need to watch them. Those two movies are really good movies, but it works that they're so far apart. I think, in my opinion.
Yep. Goes into aging and it goes into your glory days and
because it has a lot to do with when he comes back and is trying to training them. Everyone's mad. They're like, "That's not how you do this." He's like, "No, I'm teaching you how to survive in this because you actually have to go outside the box to live through this because this mission's suicide."
Yep. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I was like, no,
better sequels. What else? I think Toy Story 3 and 2 are better than 1. But again, they're 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. So
I mean, I guess like sequels in general aren't a bad thing.
Shrek 2 is like a top 10 sequel.
That's like
ever.
the main example of a great sequel.
Like an example of like movies that are hit or miss with sequels is like Jurassic Park.
Oh, big time.
I can't think of a single thing that could ever be added to the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. If they wanted to make a fourth one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say
they go to space.
I thought you were about to talk about the second and third one.
No.
I'm like, whoa, Nick, whoa.
I mean, I don't think there's anything that
quite bad.
would make it better if they would add a fourth one. It
Yeah,
would only make it worse.
Because the ending where he's like, "Oh, they're not ready for you, bud," and because you can't do anything at that point.
Yeah.
Because the third one ends with such a closed book because Hiccup sends him away, and then he doesn't see him until he's like old, and he just goes to see him and introduce his kids. Which some people are like, "Oh, he let Toothless leave, and Toothless would never leave." I was like, I think it's implied at this point that they're now going to visit. I was like, it's a sad ending. It had to happen because he realizes no one's going to accept dragons.
Yep.
And then he even later on he does actually go and find him. So it's like, oh, maybe at that point they are now, but I wouldn't want a fourth one after that point. I like the ending.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Crazy
that was
good.
Really, that was like surprisingly good. No one had any good expectations.
See, I remember seeing the trailer and going, "What is this? This kind of looks stupid."
And it blew
brain.
us away.
And I remember, because I think me and Jay were the first one. I don't know. I don't think I discussed it with you that much.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was Jay's birthday, and he was just home doing nothing. I just texted him, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go watch Puss in Boots? I'm hearing it's good." So me and him went. We got out of the theater.
I'm sure he hated it.
No, he loved it.
Oh.
We loved it. We walked out of it and we're like, this is like...
Not enough Transformers.
This is up there. This is up there with like the other... This is up there with like the Shreks. Like the really good Shreks. I'm like, this is up there.
Yeah.
I was like...
That's probably my second favorite. It's probably Shrek 2 and then Puss in Boots.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's better than the first Shrek movie.
Yeah, I do too.
I agree.
It's...
But because they had such a good villain, they had such a good arc
animation
for Puss.
was beautiful.
The I remember being thrown off originally when I saw the trailer for it in theaters, and I was just like, "What is this trick?" I was like, "Huh? We're doing another Puss in Boots?"
And then Burrito or whatever the dog's name is. What's it, Burrito?
It's
Burrito.
Burrito.
Yeah,
Burrito.
it's just
taco.
Spanish word for
small dog.
Burrito Supreme. Oh.
Yeah.
Burrito.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
I mean, he's wearing a sock.
Only Spanish word
like
he
a
knows.
burrito.
Hey,
No.
grilled cheese steak burrito with
He's a gordita crunch.
no sour cream, large nacho fries, Diet Coke, and a chicken quesadilla.
No, the one part, because there's jokes with him that like brought me back to those first Shrek movies.
Yes, you're like, you didn't say that?
Yeah, no, there's a part where he goes, "Oh, like, I've had a lot of names on the head, like, hey, stupid head, you, don't do that, don't do this," and he goes, and he starts just cursing, and it's
so
bleeping
good.
it, and I'm sitting here like, I remember
the theater was like shook.
I was laughing.
Whoa.
I was laughing
It was awesome.
butt off, because I can't say the other word.
Yep.
But I was laughing so hard, and Death was such a good villain.
Oh man.
With like,
yes,
it's a good intro. It gives me his whistle gave me the same feeling of like Kai's like boom dun, 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 that sound. I was like, every time it shows up, I was like, but then like his hair stands up and he slices Puss. And
he bleeds.
And the bleed. He's bleeding. I was like, awesome. I was like, this isn't a kid's movie. And then the movie just kept going. And then he's having a panic attack. And I'm like,
and it was so well done.
And like the dog calms him. And I was like,
yes.
And I was, and like they did, and I was so happy that they didn't do anything with like the dog of like, oh, the dog turns out to be evil or something.
No, he's just a good,
he's just
good-hearted
dude. Good-hearted dog.
Yep.
And then and like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears were really funny throughout that movie. And I was like,
Florence Pugh, she plays her.
Yeah,
You know that?
it was honestly I was at like a family thing, and the kids wanted to watch Puss in Boots, and so I was watching it. And the parents come over, and they heard the cursing part, and they would go, "Are you sure that's appropriate?" And I go, "It's just Puss in Boots." She looked at it. She goes, "Oh, okay." She was fine with it afterwards because I guess she maybe thought it was something else, but then she saw it was just a kids animated movie. She's like, "Oh, okay."
It was way better than any business being. Like,
no, it really did. No, because
we all agree on that.
I walked out of.
Let's go see what Jay gave it on
that.
I remember we walked out of the theater, and for like a week, every time Jay saw me, Jay saw me, and the entire time, every time he saw me, I was just going. He's like, "Oh, Broderick's hooked on this movie," because I kept going. Who is your favorite fearless hero?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, and just the first, I will say, the best the fight against the big giant when he's like running around and
yeah,
the pipe
oh, it's
you
awesome.
See something cool?
Boom, and the music and everything.
And he lands. And he's like, "Oh, how about one more song?" And the bell just boom.
Yep. Him getting killed montage 8 times. Like you're in your last life.
He's with the old woman.
Yep. So funny.
It's a funny movie. It's a really good movie.
It's same studio that brought you Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yep.
Yep. They followed Puss in Boots 2 up with Kung Fu Panda 4 5 months later. What happened?
See, originally I had high hopes with Kung Fu Panda 4 because of Puss in Boots.
And they took the art style a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, here we go.
Like, that is my opinion on like, you can put a little bit of his art style, but don't go the route of Shrek 5. I do not like how Shrek 5 looks. Shrek.
When is that supposed to come out?
I do not know. I think it got
end
pushed.
of 27 now.
Probably redoing the animation.
I bet you're right.
I think they're having a Sonic moment.
Good.
It was. I didn't think it was near that bad. I think
it's pretty rough.
That it looked.
Okay.
I don't think the 5th movie is the right time to redo an art style. Like, you're 4 movies in now. We've seen these characters for 20 years. I think like aging them, that's fine. But they look completely different. Like Shrek looks weird.
Looks different. I think the thing that throws me off about Fiona's main thing that throws me off is her hair isn't back; it's fully down.
Yeah, and she looks younger.
She looks younger. I think, and then Shrek's face is like more pear shaped now.
It's longer. Yeah.
I'm like,
what are we doing?
Donkey.
Because Shrek's is like.
Yeah,
almost
Donkey.
Hey Arnold sometimes.
I think Donkey looks fine because he has longer hair.
Yep.
That's what Donkey looks like. I thought Donkey looked fine. Shrek is the one I had the most problem with. I think, in my opinion. Because his facial structure just changed entirely. I'm sitting here like, yeah, he's older now. I was like, just make him look older from the original model and update the animation just a little bit more. I think Kung Fu Panda was the right mixture of using
I agree. That was
the two because he looked like Poe still.
Yep.
I was like, you literally just take the new animation and just give it a little bit more, and then take the old animation, like the old looks, and give it a little more fluidity.
And Panda 4 didn't go like all in on Last Wish animation, but it was like enough. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
And they could have done that with Shrek.
It was like the first fight.
Yeah.
No, but that's like my main thing with like Shrek 5. I do not like how Shrek looks. I think everyone else, Fiona may be needing a little bit more aging look, but I think the main thing with
Pinocchio
Fiona
looks okay.
Her hair is just down. I think that's the main thing that throws you off.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fiona.
are you guys? But people were like, it's because they're getting older. I'm like, then why does Fiona look a decade younger than she did in 4?
Yeah, and why does Shrek's face look like he got smushed?
Yeah, is smush head? Is that part of a aging thing?
Yeah, I'm like, literally just make Shrek look. I saw someone take the face and like made it more to his actual face, and it looks better.
Because there are a couple things, like it's like the eyes spacing was one thing, and the head shape. Like you change a couple things, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, they're pulling a Sonic. Because I remember when the Sonic movie trailer came out.
I think that's much worse than Shrek.
I will say it is worse.
Much worse.
I remember when people literally took the model, made his eyes bigger, gave him gloves on his hands where it was supposed to be just white fur.
Yes.
And then put gloves on his hands, and then just made his eyes wider, and it fixed it, and then took the teeth away.
I really can't believe that while they're making that, not one of them thought, this looks awful.
Yeah.
This looks god-awful.
I'm still of the opinion that was all a PR stunt.
That's more believable than them seeing that and going, oh, that's our Sonic.
Because they didn't push it back that far, and by the time of the first trailer out, you have a lot of the principal photography. Yeah, you have all the photography done, but like obviously not a lot of the visuals and the post-production. So if they were that far along and they have to go back and reanimate with a new model, I think that was all
Hear me out. What if like what if they legit did both models and just put the first one out to be like, okay, we're gonna test the waters if this works, and they just pushed it out.
Because when that
And
came
we're
out,
like-
everyone's like, ugly Sonic. Like, that still gets people talking
what if?
about
Because
Sonic movies.
my question is like, what if they actually wanted to do that design? They pushed it out to see what the feedback was, but they did already have like a ready to go.
And they're like, we're not using this, obviously. We'll make one trailer using it, and then we'll get everyone talking.
Yeah, but I was more meaning like, what if they wanted to use it, and if everyone liked it, then they would have kept it. But if they didn't, then they had like a backup ready.
In what universe did they have both of those?
He just looks creepy.
He's
It's
ugly!
It does. And like some people were like, well, and then like I remember
The human
'cause-
teeth,
and
like-
then, yeah, and I'm like,
Then you're doing Exterminator
and
or
I'm like,
something.
why do you have to make him? Because like the already plot was he comes from outside the universe. He doesn't need to look realistic.
Correct.
At all. And I think what he looks like now looks good. He
was great.
He has a little bit realistic fur textures and stuff, but like
Yeah.
other
Sonic
than that,
3 especially.
he looks like Sonic. But
Yeah.
I guess on to Sonic news.
Oh, perfect segue. I forgot about that.
Yes. We have Amy's casting for Sonic 4, which thank goodness it's
Awesome.
because everyone was fearing it was going to be Aquafina for some odd reason.
From
there was
Kung Fu Panda 4.
there was nothing that like
Pointed towards it.
pointed towards it. Just everyone was worried because they liked the caster. Kristen Bell has been casted as Amy for Sonic 4. So Anna from Frozen.
Voice of Anna had the good play. She's awesome.
Yeah,
She's
so
got a very good voice.
She's gonna be good for it. I think they did I think the announcement was she was sitting with Ben Schwartz and there's a picture of them.
Yeah, they're both holding. Yep.
Sonic and Amy. So I'm like,
I don't have a lot to
I
say
think
on it,
I'm-
but I like her voice a lot.
Yeah,
And I think
and
she'll
I
fit
think-
it very well.
I'm excited to see their chemistry in the movie, especially because Amy typically is a oh my gosh Sonic following Sonic around. She'll beat the crap out of you,
Uh-huh.
but like she's very much lovey-dovey to Sonic, and that's all she like. I sound like I had a Boston accent. Sonic.
There's lovey dovey towards Sonic.
No, she's lovey-dovey towards Sonic, but she's a lot. She's chasing Sonic the entire time. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that. I hope they have like a. I don't want that. I want them to have like a mutual love thing, because they've started with Sonic in the games. He's starting to be a little bit more loving towards Amy instead of running away the entire time. Like they're actually starting to be a little bit more a thing.
Not
But-
stalkerish.
Yeah, but.
Love me.
I said I would like for them to have like a little crush on each other throughout the entire movie instead of like she's just pursuing him or he's
Yeah.
just pursuing her, like doing the old like oh
Annoying. Yeah.
yeah
that.
like the annoying like oh she's pursuing him and he's being a jerk about it,
Yep.
or he's pursuing her and she has no interest because don't need no man. I'm like I would like them to be like
Yeah.
a mutual thing where it's like they both find something with each other. I'm like that'd be nice.
What's your opinion on hedgehog relationships?
I don't
You know,
if
I
have
really
one,
don't
honestly.
think about that I'm talking about this like that. I
I don't have an opinion.
I think
Beats me.
I've played 2 Sonic games, and none of them were the story-driven ones. So
I don't think I've ever played a Sonic
was it
game.
Sonic Racing?
no.
No.
Oh yes, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Sonic 1 and 2.
Sonic 1 and 2 have stories.
Okay, you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
No.
I played the one on the DS. And
Sonic
one-
Rush.
Could be.
It was Sonic Rush or Sonic Rush Adventure.
I just remember that one of the boss
fake
fights...
fan. if I'm wrong about the second one.
One of the boss fights was like a dinosaur and like the floor would break and you'd fall all the way to the bottom of the earth.
Sonic
Yeah.
Russian Adventure. That
It's-
sounds fun.
It's Sonic Rush, and I think it's
Like
Sonic
another
Rush
one that was like a
Adventure. is the
robot
second
pirate,
one.
I think.
It's either Sonic Rush
I
or
enjoyed
it's the
it.
second one. No, them
Biggest Sonic fan
yeah.
on the planet.
They did those two, and
Didn't
then
even bother to see the
I
second
think I
one.
played one.
See-
Dude, really? 3 is so
'Cause
good.
they did-
Did you watch 3?
Yeah, I went with you.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all
okay,
went.
You watched 3. Okay. Good.
I didn't see the second
you
one.
guys were sitting there looking over at me, and I looked like I was about to cry.
3 was like
'Cause
another level.
I remember you all. The music started blaring when Sonic and the Shadow were up on like the moon,
Yep.
looking down at Earth, and the music
and
starts
learn.
playing, and you all both. I remember I saw you and Jay out of the corner of my eye as I'm just locked in onto the
turned to
screen.
you.
You both are just like.
Is he crying?
Is he crying? No, I heard the bun dun dun, and I was
Yep.
like, oh, they're doing it. They're doing it.
It was great.
And they got
They did it?
the hardest dab
Yeah.
I've ever seen. No, they did that, and then, pretty good.
Very good.
No, then they I will say the Sonic movies do a good job of referencing the games a lot,
Yeah.
and it's funny because you guys don't have any clue what's going on.
Nope.
I'm sitting here like, oh, this is from Sonic Adventure 2. This is from Mania.
Yep.
I remember I watched the first movie with one of our friends who lives farther away from us right now. Me and him went to the first one. I remember the Mania theme played. And I was sitting there like, after the movie, I go, they played the Mania theme. He goes, what?
What are you talking about? That was Sonic, not Mania. Dude, come on.
Toy Story Mania?
Is that a thing?
It's a
Probably.
it's a ride at
Probably.
It's a ride at Disneyland or World.
Oh.
It's like the screens and you're shooting stuff with them.
I think I've been on that actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, it was like an
Lucky.
app they also had like an app on like the iPad like forever ago that
Ironic.
you could play it. You
Very
can no
much.
longer
on
play
your
it.
tablet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the tablet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Full circle.
they
The
Disney
hypocrite-
invented tablets.
hypocrites.
this
Yep.
No. So yeah, but we have her for Sonic 4. Now that we just went on another rant.
It's alright.
It's okay. Content.
Who is Robot Sonic?
Metal Sonic?
Metal Sonic.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's just Ben Schwartz's voice robotized.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing with Metal Sonic is he thinks he's Sonic.
But a good guy.
Eggman's the one who makes him, and he basically thinks that he's Sonic. So he's trying to kill Sonic to be Sonic.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
That fool.
There is a comic
silly
panel.
guy.
There is a comic panel in the Archie comics. They do a whole arc with like this thing called the metal virus because Eggman
Real.
creates a thing that turns people into like metal zombies.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
It's just a liquid thing. And in the comic book, because he thinks he's Sonic, there's a point where like Metal Sonic's just sitting there with Eggman. There's a whole batch of that stuff. He dips his finger in it because he's like he thinks he's alive and whatnot. He's just looking at it drop off, and that he has like a depressed moment because he realizes he's not real. And I'm like, why is this in a Sonic comic book about basically a zombie apocalypse? Is what it is. But no, Sonic gets infected like right at the beginning of the story, and he can run it off.
Oh.
But by the end of the story, he's like depressed because all his friends are basically dead. He's just running it off.
Real.
He's exhausted because he keeps trying to help people, but he makes it worse because he's infected. So even if he touches somebody,
Yeah.
even though he can run it off, yeah, there's a point where he's like literally at the point of exhaustion before he gets the Chaos Emeralds and fixes everything. Like he's passing out.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. It's a very interesting concept. I remember I was scrolling through TikTok and I had someone was like, oh, the metal virus. I was like, is this like a fan made thing?
Yeah.
I look into it. It's a real life comic book
Like, oh.
arc from the Archie comics. I was like, they decided to do zombies, I guess.
Huh.
But I guess Sonic is known for doing a lot of random stuff, like a werehog.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
It's the best game though. It
Is that 06?
Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, Unleashed.
06 is terrible. Sonic Unleashed is good except for the part that you have to collect sun medallions and night medallions to like move on.
I agree.
I was like,
I have no idea.
you've never played it.
No, correct.
No, you can't move on unless you collect the right amount of them. And you have to go back and play older stages to get them. And they're sometimes in like the worst spots ever.
Backtracking, my friend. It was a product of its time. Well, not really. When did that come out? It was far too old.
2009.
8.
That was far
8.
too old to be doing that stuff. Early 2000s platformers, sure.
Yeah, no, oh, if they were to remaster it, I wish that they would just take that out to where you don't have to backtrack. You just
sure
play
they
the
would,
game,
yeah.
and you get like special crap for actually collecting
Or you
it.
can choose, like, play
Yeah.
OG.
Oh yeah,
mode
play
or-
OG, play remake.
Yeah,
Which we're getting God of War remake.
I love that.
And
Never
some-
played them.
there
There
is
much to say,
some-
but I'm very happy that
There
they'll
is
be on
some.
modern consoles.
There's like division right now online of like whether they should be behind the back like Ragnarok and
Don't change it.
2018,
Do not change it.
or it should be hack and slash.
Hack and slash.
And I was like, there's two ways you could do it, which both would be like a pain in the butt for the developers.
Correct.
You could have it to where like you can pick OG or behind the back.
Have you pick. If you don't have an option, do not do over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Those games are not over the shoulder games. They're hack and slash.
I think
and you will make
there-
every fan that
there is
played those
some-
as they came out.
There's some things in those games. I have played them. I had them on. I had like a remaster version of them on the PS3.
Yep.
And I played both of them, and I've played 3. There's some things that kind of need to be cut, just a little bit. Same time, maybe they should keep it because I think it makes his 2018 turn
Yes, for sure.
a lot more beautiful in my opinion.
Mhm.
Especially the last one, which I know the creator hates Ragnarok for like Kratos actually like becoming a better person. I'm sitting here like,
Bro.
you want him to be an angry god that he's just killing gods the entire time?
It's called an arc.
Oh, he's not a family man. I was like, he literally goes
is
he goes on a revenge quest because his daughter died.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason why he goes on the revenge quest. His
Yeah.
skin is the ash of his daughter and his wife. That's why he's that white ash skin.
Real.
Which is crazy. Oh. No, but what was another thing to talk about? Mandalorian Grogu got a new trailer.
Guess we can talk about that really fast. I don't have much to say. It's a much better trailer than the first one.
Yeah.
I still would not say I'm excited.
I am.
Because that Super Bowl trailer, horrible. You all saw it. It was terrible. No one liked it.
You are just... Everyone on the internet is just so... They're against fun for that one trailer. It was a 30-second trailer of them.
Yeah, because they were saying, we're going to get a new Mandalorian and Grogu teaser during the Super Bowl. No, we're not. It's the ripoff of an old beer commercial.
I think it's hilarious. Clever. It was a thing out of Clydesdale. It's Clydesdale.
If this was a movie that I was excited about, I'd be like, that was awesome. If this was a movie that didn't have a lot writing on it because Star Wars is in a great spot right now, then I'd be like, yeah, sure, have some fun. But Star Wars is not in a good spot right now. There is a lot of writing on this movie.
It was a fun trailer.
I'd say it was fine. I would say that is not the way to spend $13 million on advertising.
It was literally
to get a 30-second
nothing
teaser.
Thing to be upset about.
I think it's stupid because they spent $13 million on that, and it made people more mad than excited. This movie cannot afford people being mad.
Do you know how many people are just against fun nowadays? It's a stupid little Super Bowl commercial. Get over it. We just got a really good trailer.
I'm not saying it wasn't fun. I'm not against fun. I'm saying if it's a movie like this where a majority of people aren't particularly super hype because Star Wars isn't a thing that's super hype right now because they've shot themselves in the foot 10 times in a row, then I would say, yeah, have some fun. If it was Doomsday, yeah, have some fun. If it was Dune, that are set in stone, they're probably going to do well. Have some fun. But I will. The trailer, obviously, that we got yesterday or whatever, 2 days ago, was fantastic. So much better than the first one. But I think the Super Bowl thing was really stupid. And they spent, $15 million on that, and it made people more mad. And your job is to make people excited. Not, what was that? That was dumb.
It was just a nothing thing to me. I was like, it doesn't ruin the fact that I was excited for the movie to begin with. I was like, okay. I said I was still. Here's the thing. I was honestly more happy. I had known nothing about the plot because I'm so sick and tired of trailers showing the entire plot. So like the original trailers of The Mandalorian Grogu, I was like, oh, okay, it's not showing me anything. It looks like Mandalorian. It looks like The Mandalorian, which is what I want. If I went to a Mandalorian movie and I didn't get more Mandalorian, I would be mad because it's The Mandalorian.
Correct.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, it just looks like more Mandalorian. Exactly.
They're saying it looks like the show, and that's a perfectly valid argument. This budget is insane. The new trailer looks much better. Again, visually it looks great. Star Wars needs to push the envelope because it always has. The original trilogy, how did they do that? How did they do these effects? Prequel trilogy, how did they do that? How did they do that? Sequel trilogy, Last Jedi, probably a top 10 prettiest looking films of all time. You can hate it. It is a visually stunning film. That first trailer, what is this? You spent $50 million more on this than you did Last Jedi? Yeah. What are you talking about?
And guess what? The new trailer shows what they were spending the money with.
Looks better.
Yeah.
Still not where it should be, but looks much better. I'll say that.
Yeah, but that's my point. You guys are sitting there like, oh, it just looks like The Mandalorian. You wouldn't want more Mandalorian. The thing that legit probably saved Star Wars for a long bit. The first 2 seasons saved Star Wars. Out of the gutter it was in.
Okay.
We're just getting more of that. Yes, season 3 wasn't the greatest. I will admit to that. I didn't
think it was awful.
It wasn't the best thing ever. Some people I think blow it way out of proportion.
I agree.
But I'm like, season 1 and season 2, some of the best things we've gotten in Star Wars.
I agree.
But then some people forget about that when it comes to this movie. I was like, have some faith, go see it. If it's bad, call it out. But if it ends up being a really good Star Wars movie,
I hope
stop
complaining. I hope and pray that it is.
I was like, I am one. If I go watch this movie, because I went and watched when I went and watched Last Jedi, they can put a testament to this. I liked the movie. I went back and rewatched it. I don't like it anymore. But I will say, I was like, I'm like, some people are like, so like, I need to know everything right now, and it's like just wait. Have a little bit of anticipation. Go see it. If you hate it, you can go be on the internet and be like, okay, I was right the entire time. If it's good, it was good.
Correct. I agree with that. I
so
just think
some people need to chill out sometimes.
Disney had this problem for a long time that Disney spent more money on Dial of Destiny than they did on Endgame, and that $300 million on that film.
That's actually crazy.
Mandalorian and Grogu is well over $200 million. And still, even after the trailer, I think I'm obviously going to see it. I'll probably go opening day, whenever you guys go. But, I don't know. I think the argument that it looks like the show, that's fine, is pretty dangerous when you're talking about, it's Disney. They're spending so much more than they did an entire season of the show. Then why are we going to just put it on streaming? If you wanted to look at the show, put it on streaming. Dump it on Disney+. Why are we going to go pay to watch something that they spent $250 million on if it looks the same as the show? I think that is a problem. I think it does look better, but I don't like that. If I'm paying $30, $40 to go out for an evening to a theater, giving my money to Disney, and it looks like the show, absolutely not.
Yeah, but in my opinion, I thought when the show came out, it was a very nice looking show.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. So seeing it on the big screen, I think is going to be cool.
But it looks like a show. The show looks like a show. It looks great. I think it looks like a show.
I have never thought that the show looked any different than the movies.
Fair.
Honestly, I don't. The part where he walks into the cantina at the very beginning of the first season, he's like, I'm going to bring you in the whole shot of him going across the water. That looked like if you put that in front of me on a screen and we had a whole movie about this first season, I thought it looked amazing. Luke's hallway scene in the second season,
I agree,
looked amazing. The whole part where they're fighting the stormtroopers and they're in that one town where he gets blown and they have to take the helmet off. I was like, that looks amazing.
I agree.
You put that on the big screen, it's gonna look good.
I agree.
And I do remember whenever it first came out, it was pushing the envelope for like technology. Because instead of using like a green screen, they had used that
volume.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was a really big deal at the time.
Mm-hmm. So I think if they take what they were doing with the show, and let's say we get to the movie, and that budget does start the show while we're watching the movie, it's going to be great. It's going to look great. It's going to be visually appealing. The soundtrack is going to hit like it's hit the last 3 seasons. For sure. I am excited to walk in that theater, and I get to hear the dun, 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 dun. That's the thing I'm excited about. This character that I've actually... Everyone's like, oh, we're getting too much Mandalorian. I was like, we got 3 seasons. We got 2 episodes in Boba Fett, and now we're getting the ending. I was like, and we're getting a big budget ending movie for it. And I'm sure we'll see them more, because I think they're doing Heir of the Empire type stuff. And they're gonna do a movie with, like, all the shows are going to end. But I'm like, this is something that has been consistent for Star Wars for a while, and they're ending it with a movie. I am excited for it. I'm all in. It's going to be fun. I said, if it's bad, it's bad. We'll call it out, just like all Star Wars fans do.
Yep.
But just saying that we're getting more of these characters is a bad thing. I'm like, I don't understand that. Where it's like, oh, it's pushed it too far. I'm like, it was 3 seasons and a movie.
Yeah, no, that's
Let it be. Seriously. It's like, I don't understand the argument at all.
I'm not arguing that, but I do agree with that argument.
I think it's because at this point everyone has watched The Mandalorian, because that was actually the reason why a lot of people had Disney Plus.
It came out like the week after launch.
Was for The Mandalorian, and then they canceled it once the show was done. Then redid it like each season. It has shown a spike. So I mean, everyone has watched this. So I think this is a good movie to get people into a theater instead of just putting it on streaming. I think that's why they're doing a movie in theaters instead of streaming. Because at this point,
I just hope, because I mean that show started when I was a junior in high school, so it's a long time ago, and I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope it does well. I hope it breaks even.
I think it'll do good, because number one, it's The Mandalorian. Like I was saying, everyone would get Disney Plus just to watch that show.
I hope that name will carry as far as you think it will.
And on top of that, Grogu. Everyone knows it. It's gonna.
But did they know Grogu or did they know Baby Yoda?
But I'm saying Baby Yoda.
I feel like he has.
You
not
can,
a lot of people know.
There's
his name.
some kids. I'm saying there's a lot of people that were watching it just for that fact.
There are, but I think you need to look at 2026 State of Mandalorian versus 2018 when the show launched, because
That's
it has
very
changed a lot. Season 3 did ruin a lot of people's hype for that show.
When did
I didn't
season
think
3
it was
come out?
bad. 22.
It's been almost 4 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Nothing.
But I'm saying is the current way people. I'm sounding really bad right now. But the current way people are thinking, one season was bad, so the rest of the show is bad, and this is going to be bad just because one season was bad.
I disagree with that argument, but you also have to look. Since then, we've gotten The Acolyte, which
That
is
was bad.
awful. What else have we gotten from Star Wars?
Andor I've heard.
Andor was fantastic. It underperformed heavily, which go watch Andor. Holy cow, it's good. What else? Nothing in theaters, right? I haven't got anything in theaters since Rise of Skywalker, which everyone agrees one of the worst films.
We had
We've gotten
Bad Batch. I think
That Obi-Wan show.
The Obi-Wan
one
show.
which
Has good things, has bad
it's
things.
fine, yeah. Boba Fett, quite bad.
The best episodes of the Boba Fett
We're Mandalorians.
were Mandalorian episodes.
Correct. Yep.
And I think the movie is 100%. I'm pretty sure from what I understand, this movie is Jon Favreau.
Good.
It's mostly him, which what made season 1 and season 2 so great.
Very
so
true.
like that's where most of my faith is coming into this movie. And also, I'm excited to see a Star Wars in theaters because I haven't seen one since 8. That was the last time I went. After that, I did not care. I know you like 8. I'm not trying to bash it right now.
That's fine.
It's not my favorite, but it's just
I
it's better.
think
It's better than 9.
I think
I think if 9 would have landed in a good spot, like the original thought process for 9, I would probably be easier on 8 now.
and we would also be having a lot different conversation.
But
if 9
I
was
think
good.
9.
The
I think
main
9,
issue was just not having a plan.
I think
At
9.
all.
9
Blows my mind.
I think ruins. Because some people are like, oh, people are gonna like look back on this like the prequels. I'm like, maybe, but I think 9 is such a bad movie.
7 and 8 are a fine duology. They fit very well. And then you get 9, and you're like,
I think that just because I think
Yep,
there's
I
the
agree with
reason
that.
why people like the prequels more now, which is on top of this Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
But I think 3, everyone likes 3. And
It's
the
so
3 is a
good.
It
solid.
ended on a
it's-
really
it's-
nice-
It ended
Yes.
on a at least better
note.
note.
Yeah, 2 was whatever, but like, just
The
as
ending.
a whole, yes.
The
3
ending
is so
fixes
good.
it. But I'm like, also I've seen the not general audience podcast.
You've seen them?
I've
Really?
seen the
Really?
I've seen the Escape podcast. The guy, hat guy, is hating on Return of the Jedi.
Shocker.
I'm like,
What else is his name?
okay. I'm like, he's like, it doesn't. I was like, I understand the Death Star 2 complaint has been ran to the ground so much that I really don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's one of his complaints. I'm like, and then he's like the Ewoks. I was like, he's defeating stormtroopers with sticks. I was like, the stormtroopers have never really been a threat.
Yeah, correct.
All of a sudden, you're thinking they are going to be a threat. These teddy bears are sneaking
Lethal.
in the wilderness
Yep.
and killing them. Have you played Ewok Hunt on Battlefront
Scary.
2?
Scary.
Those things are scary.
But yeah, no, I hope Mandalorian's good. I hope it does well. We've seen Marvel has released several bangers. Thunderbolts couldn't even cross 400 million.
Yeah.
And it's a great film.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four barely crossed 400 million. Because,
not-
because much better now. Marvel's in a much better position than it was even a year ago. I would not say Star Wars is at all.
Yeah, it's not. I agree with that.
But I
I'm
hope
s-
this is the movie that brings
But
everyone back.
I'm saying I'm not unless talking about the
That's-
box
that's
office.
I don't think
big
it will
ask.
be.
That's-
I don't think unless talking about like I'm thinking it's gonna be a box office hit. I'm just thinking it's gonna actually be a really good movie, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
I hope so.
So it's like if it's that's why I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a good movie. If it's a bad movie, I'll come on this podcast and be like, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
But
And I'm
if it
trying,
is-
like, I rewatched the
if it-
show
if
and I'm
it
just
is-
like, I hope it's good.
it's that Clone Wars is still the best Star Wars show. I probably put
Star Wars media ever.
It'd be Andor and Mandalorian are like right there for like the best Star Wars shows. Everything else has been
I'd say Mando's quite a bit under Andor, but season 1 of Mandalorian's
Season
pretty high.
1 and season 2.
I'd say 2's below 1, but they're pretty close.
Season 2
3's
was amazing. There was two maybe filler episodes in season 2, and then when we were starting to get to Grogu reaching out to the Force, it
That's a
started
problem when
ramping up.
that's 25% of the whole season. If 2 episodes are filler, that's a quarter of the whole season when you only have 8 episodes.
But then again, it was the first season was also just they had to just do stuff sometimes. He's a bounty hunter. He's just gonna go off and do crap.
That's true, but one was just different. Like when that show, like people who had never cared about Star Wars in my school, Mandalorian's so good. Like it was.
But that's the thing that's
that
annoying me was we had the
ago.
one season that was just kind of mediocre. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. But all of a sudden everyone's like, oh.
But it's not all.
But I'm saying Mandalorian is crap now. That's what I've seen people turn
but
around and just go. I'm like, season 1 and season 2 still exists.
Correct.
I was like,
but you're talking to people who got burned by. I mean, Last Jedi. A lot of people didn't like that. Episode 9 came out.
Yeah.
And then we had Acolyte, and like Star Wars just is not.
But
and then 3 just adds on to that.
I'm trying to come from someone who doesn't like those shows. I'm excited for this because I know the reputation that Mandalorian has, and Jon Favreau. I have my faith in him.
Right. I'm coming at this as a casual person that's like, I've been burned the last 2 times I've gone to the theater for Star Wars. Last shows were bad. I'll wait. I'll wait till this is on streaming. Super fan, obviously, that makes sense. We're going to go watch it. But casual person, I'm like, movie tickets are expensive. I didn't like the last season. I didn't like The Acolyte.
I don't know how many
worried.
casual Star Wars fans have even seen The Mandalorian. I mean, there's some that's only just seen the big movies, and I don't know how well
the Disney Plus audience is going to correlate to the movie theater audience. And some are stacked. Maybe
you have to watch
I want to save my money to watch Supergirl. I want to save my money to watch Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Again, I hope it does well, and I hope it's good. Because I don't know. They're going to have, like... They will be in a terrible spot if this comes out and it's 40-something%. And it's...
Yeah. But here's the bad thing about that also. Star Wars fans. It could come out and it could actually be a really good movie. But they'll still hate it. They're going to hate it.
Star Wars fans are the worst.
I said, I don't like The Last Jedi. I have my reasons for not liking The Last Jedi. But I'm not just going to sit there and go like, oh, there's good parts of that movie. Mm-hmm. I can't lie, there's good parts of that movie. The visuals are great. There's some storylines that I like. But there's points that I don't like.
Yeah,
and that's the thing
fair.
that brings it down for me. But, like, I can't say it's the worst movie I've ever seen in my existence. Rise of Skywalker...
If it is, watch more movies.
Rise of Skywalker is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, really?
No, it's not.
I was like...
I'm saying it's still... It's one...
You were there with us for The Strangers.
It's one... Yeah. So that was bad.
Ghostbusters 2016.
No, it was... Hello. No, I'm saying it was bad still, though. Like, that's what I'm getting at. I was like, it's... That 8 is nowhere as bad as 9.
Thank you. Nicest thing you ever said to me.
It's not my favorite. Still, I would still put it'd go 9 at the bottom, and then I think it'd be I can't even go off the top of my head of what it would be.
Do not say 8.
It's a little off topic, but have you heard anything about the new Psycho Killer movie?
Heard it's terrible.
That's what I've heard.
I wish we got it. I want to go see it.
I was looking at both of our theaters, but neither of them get them, so I'm super disappointed. Nope.
Dang.
It's
like 0%.
Really?
Yes, on Rotten Tomatoes. It's so bad.
I just want to see if it's worse than The Strangers Part 3.
No.
This year needs some bangers.
Well, we've had a few.
So I've heard that literally everything that was
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that.
That was interesting in that movie was in the trailer.
In Psycho Killer?
Yeah. It's like,
Woof.
No, but excited for what the future brings, but
I think this year will be good.
yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye! Jay, your takes are horrible on Lord of the Rings.